Did you know that you can load impulse responses into the new Mg-300? Want to find out how? Then stay tuned. Well, hey there, it's Scott at the Pedal Guy. How you doing? We're all about pedal demos, pedal knowledge, and pedal sales. I love pedals, and so do you. In this video, I'm going to show you how to load and use third-party impulse responses in the new Mg-300. It's a question that I'm asked often, so I figured now would be as good a time as any to show you how easy it is. Let's get to it. Alright, I've got my guitar plugged in, I've got my Mg-300 ready to go, and I've got the QuickTone editor also loaded up. A couple of quick things though. First off, the purpose of this video is to show you how to load in the third-party impulse responses. How you choose to use them is of course up to you. Secondarily, please pay for the software you use, and I'll just leave it at that. This is a really easy preset because all I'm using here is simply a Vox AC30 and its matching 212 cabinet along with an SM57 as my microphone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this, and I have all of these different cabinets to choose from. I've shown you this in previous video tutorials, so I'm going to skip all over all of that and just go down here to where it says user. And once I select user, I get a blank cabinet, and this is where we load in the impulse responses. Left click here, and now I have import, export, and delete, as well as the volume for the imported impulse response. I'm going to go ahead and click on import, and I'm going to import a Laney 212 cabinet with a greenback Celestion captured with an SM57. And that is going to give us a very different sound. So you can now see that the cabinet has now been changed to Laney LA21. That's just kind of an abbreviation. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the blue 212 and play a little bit, and then I'll switch over to the Laney and you can hear the difference. All right, so you can definitely hear the huge difference here, and that's the magic of working with impulse responses, is that there's literally thousands of them out there to choose from. Just as a quick other example here, I can go back in and let's import a different one. Let's import something completely different. I am going to go back and I'm going to import an orange amp, 112 cabinet, because I don't have an orange amp here, but I can have an orange cabinet, can't I? Let's go ahead and bring an orange in here, and let's hear what this sounds like in comparison to the Blue 212, which is the original for the AC30. So here was what we had before. And here's what we have now. It sounds a little smaller, but that's because we're going from a 212 to a 112, hence you're going to have a difference in amplitude. But essentially, that's how you load in impulse responses into the Mg-300. Now what you'll want to do, of course, after you do this is make sure that you save. But let's go back into dialog really quick. If we want to export, like let's say we create an impulse response. I have done that in the past. It's actually quite easy to do. You can export it. You can also delete it and start over from scratch if you want to. And of course, you can change the amplitude, which you might want to do if you're kind of matching it up with any of the other cabinets that are inside of the QuickTone editor, because some of them do have a difference in amplitude. But in any case, that's how it works. That's pretty much all she wrote when it comes to impulse responses. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have any further questions, use the comment section below and I'll answer when I can. Thanks so much. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any further questions, be sure to visit us at thepedalguy.com. But in the meantime, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for weekly videos and tutorials. Thanks for stopping by here at thepedalguy.com, where I love pedals and so do you.